Alright guys, we got a easy CAD week for you right before spring break. So this week we're going to be going over just the whole wizard, which is pretty powerful, but we're just going to get you introduced to it and want you guys to just use it on your own and start to explore its features. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be your go-to tool to create any and all types of holes. It's good for doing like nails, screws, fasteners, things like that. So in this part, which we're going to create in just a second, all these holes here were created with the hole wizard. So this part, as always, is from Blackboard. You guys can find it there. And as always, I'm going to go through and make it with you guys. So let's get started. So File, New, Part, and then let's see, Units, as always. That's the first thing we should do. Correct units. Great. So let me get this sketched out. We got a 100 diameter circle, extruded 20. So this is nothing new. We should all be pros at sketching basic shapes at this point. 100. Extrude that up to be 20. And then it looks like we got a chamfer of distance of 2 with an angle of 45. So I'm going to go ahead and add that right before we start the whole wizard. So I want this edge and this edge. And we got the angle and we got the distance because I just made the part. And there we are. Perfect. And now we're going to dive into the hole wizard. As we can see right here, we got the details of how these holes were made in the hole wizard. And we used a linear pattern for these on the outside perimeter of the circle. So let's just dive right into the hole wizard and get started. It's in the Features tab right up here under the hole wizard, and the little definition SolidWorks gives is it inserts a hole using a predefined cross section. So let's go ahead and dive right in and use that. But before we do, I'm actually going to get this construction circle drawn so that way it helps when we position these holes. So I'm just going to go on there, going to sketch on it, going to create this circle. Let me see what 40, so diameter 80, 80, and then going to make this for construction. Perfect. Now we can dive right into the hole wizard. So here's the general overview of what it is. We can't go through all of these, but they're pretty self-explanatory. We got a hole type, we got standards, types, sizes, fits, conditions, options. It's pretty advanced. You can do pretty much anything you'd want in it, and it's gonna, once you learn how to use it, really can speed up the process. So let's go ahead and make these outline ones right here. So it says 5 of these countersunk holes, and then here's the parameters for them. So let's make sure we get them all set. So first things first, countersunk. Right here, if you hover over it, it'll show it. I know this one's countersunk right here. So we're going to choose that one. And then we're going to have standard, type, size. Let's find all those out. So we're going to have the metric, flathead screw, as size M5, fit normal, and then through all. Metric, flathead screw, size M5, fit normal, through all. Looks good to me. And then once we have the hole specified that we're going to want to create, we're going to have to position it. So right here, when you do that, it's going to ask you to select the face you guys want to work on. This is nothing new for us. We want to work on this top face right here. And then you're going to see this yellow circle, which is going to be the hole we're going to create. And then we want to do the circular pattern right here. So I'm going to make the first one right here. Then I'm going to go up to linear pattern, circular pattern, and then what do we want? We want 60 degrees between these. Perfect. So 60 degrees, and we want 6 of them. Perfect. All right, and then so we've got the positions sorted out, and we've got the type sorted out, and there we are. It created these holes with the standard specified of them being countersunk holes with these standards, this type, this size, the fit, and everything. So next on the list is this counter bore hole right here. right smack dab in the middle, so we can go ahead and do that right now. So we need counter bore. Aha, I'm still editing these. I need to start a new one. So here we go. Whole wizard, same process as before. Counter bore. And let's see what it was. Metric, socket head cap screw, M10, normal through all. Socket head cap screw. We got a counter bore. I believe it was M10. Correct, normal through all. And we're going to position it. We're going to choose the plane, and we're going to do it right smack dab in the middle. And overview that. Choose it, and look at that. We're done, guys. It's a very simple tool to use, very easy tool to use, but a very powerful and important tool to know how to use. So that's all we got for this week. Thanks, guys.